I write everything down. All of my goals in my life, they constantly change and they're updated regularly. And I have a diary that I have written all of my desires in since I started it 9 years ago. And everything has come true. I ordered my husband with his exact qualities. I wrote, would change it slightly now, a housekeeper, which I know sounds a little bit diva-ish, but no one's gravestone ever said she was great at tidying her house. I've written lots of wishes for some of my friends that are going through really tough times that have all come true. So when you give abundantly to others as well, I believe that you will always receive even more. Say your key goals out loud every day, or even just to get started doing it, stand in the shower every morning and just start the day by saying, today is going to be a really good day. Today is going to be a really good day. I'm going to do a little demonstration now. Bear with me. I've got to go into my boobies. Now here is a sad little balloon. And why is he sad? Because he's empty. There is nothing in him. There's no hope, no life, no oxygen. He's a little bit droopy. Us ladies, we don't like anything droopy. But how would a true visionary look at this balloon? A visionary would look at this and say, but this balloon can be great. He can be full of life, full of purpose, big and bold. You should just breathe some life into him, inspire him, give him some TLC, give him a good blow. Give him some more kindness, some more energy, some more oxygen, more life. Give him soul. He can be the biggest balloon you've ever seen. Wow, head rush. But now, look at this sad, droopy little balloon. He is a shadow of his former self. That is the power of vision and belief. You can create something out of nothing. Become the best version of yourself and ultimately breathe life into your teams. Help them grow and grow until their dreams become a reality. But here's a key point to take away. Even if you reach your ultimate goal, just make that balloon a little bit bigger. Create an even bigger vision. Always keep moving the goalposts and have complete and utter gratitude for every goal you have ever achieved, because otherwise this could happen. I'm going to share a personal story with you now. Probably the biggest coincidence of my entire life, and a story that I hope inspires you to really believe that you can create your own destiny. Now, ever since I was young, I've been a girly girl. I loved my Barbies, I loved all things pink, dressing up, makeup, probably why I became a beauty therapist and a makeup artist. And I distinctly remember playing with my Barbies and thinking, one day, I have my own little girl, and I can dress her up like Barbie, and we can play dolls together. And then fast forward to quite a few years of me as a 30-year-old, and along came my beautiful firstborn, a son that we called Sonny. Then 18 months later, along came Danny, another gorgeous boy who soon became his brother's best friend. 18 months after that, we were blessed with a third boy, Joey. Joey's a complete nutter. You can see from this picture, he also thinks he's from the ghetto. And boom, there was our crazy, chaotic, but wonderful life as a family of 5. Me and my boys, and luckily, a line of work where I was surrounded by women and makeup that could fulfill all of my girly desires. And I am so truly blessed to have 3 boys who are so close. Sorry. And despite at this time not having that little girl that I'd always imagined, I was so grateful to have had 3 healthy children. A year or so passed, and a realization crept over me. Not helped by the fact that I'm really bad with odd numbers, so 3 children, 5 of us, it just all felt really odd. And as my husband is one of 4, we agreed to have a 4th and final child. And based on our track record, I was fully expecting another boy. But someone told me about a woman online, how dodgy does that sound, who could give you a program to make your body more likely to conceive a girl. Now, this program was a part-time job in itself. It consisted of changing my diet, taking very strange supplements, only doing the do during a new moon, and very creative ways of igniting thermal spermal heat. So this is all really romantic. And I thought, well, it's kind of worth a try. And I randomly found this beautiful gold empty notebook in my office that had just appeared from nowhere, like someone had bought it for me years ago. And I thought, oh, that's beautiful. I'll use this book to write down all of this information that I need to follow. I'll write down all these affirmations as well for a baby girl. So this whole book was about visualizing and manifesting a daughter to complete our family. A few months later, I fell pregnant, and we found out early, to our amazement, we were expecting a girl. We didn't have a clue what to call a girl, and we just could not agree on a name. My husband loved the name Clementine, which is such a beautiful name. But I just couldn't get Clemmy out of my head, so that was a no-go. And eventually, we read a book of baby names together, and it wasn't until we got to the final pages that we agreed on something. Valentina, he said. And there she was. Valentina, meaning strong and healthy, was quite unromantically, considering her name, picked out of a baby book. Valentina was born a year ago. And she's just perfect. Daddy's princess, apple of the boy's eyes, she's my ultimate bestie. And when she was 2 weeks old, I was having a clear out of my bedroom drawer, and I found the gold book. The book where I had visualized and manifested her, and I flicked through and dropped it on the floor, and it landed backwards. And as I picked it up, I noticed that there was a teeny tiny word printed on the back of the book. And the word made me gasp out loud. It still gives me goosebumps because of all the 171,000 words in the English dictionary and all the thousands of girls' names in the world. There was the name of the little lady that I'd asked for in that very book. The whole time I'd never seen it. Coincidences don't exist. It's just the universe talking to you. I'd just like to apologize to all the vegans in the room because that is genuine leather. We need to surround ourselves with positive people. Remember, you become the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And remember your end goal. It's your why. There will be ups and downs on this journey. There will be rejection to deal with, self-discovery and doubt on your path to success. And during those tough times, go back to your why. This will guide you towards your end goal. There is no one else in this entire universe like you. You are one of a kind, 1 in a million, billion, trillion. Because no one has your exact DNA pattern, unless you're an identical twin. But you are amazing as you are. You were created on this planet with a unique voice, image, ability, and a talent that no one else can replicate or will ever possess. You have something special that the world needs. If you can make just one wonderful, beneficial change to another human being, then the world is a much better place for having you in it. So start believing in you. You can make a difference. You can actually make many differences because there are absolutely no limits to your possibilities. And you must find that place inside of you where everything is possible.